Hello folks, take a look at Marvel Gear and Goods. This is from Loot Crate. You may notice the box unfortunately is slightly battered, as so often happens on the transatlantic journey of these things, and also this being rather caught out in the rain, although it's dried off quite nicely. Apart from that little bit there, I've just cut through the tag so you can see inside. I do like the box design. The bit I don't like is, I believe I set my order for this box back in 2019. It's now June 2020. I can't remember quite what month this was meant to come, but I think it was January, but I will correct that for the video title and the information and the review at geeksubscriptionbox.com. So this has been very, very delayed to the extent it went to my old address. So you have this quite impromptu style unboxing as and where I can, but anyway, it is a decent weight to it. It is quite a long box as well, so bigger than normal, but perhaps a bit thinner. Anyway, let's just sort of put that to one side and see what's in here. And if I remember, I may have just said this theme, I believe, was red. And yeah, there we have another bit of tag around the side. I didn't manage to cut through, so let me just do that. Not that the box is going to be saved in this particular case. And we are in, and definitely very red. What have we got that's very red? Well, lots of Marvel superheroes and characters. So thanks for being a looter. Doesn't tell us very much else. But to find out what's in here, we have to go to a link. So does that mean there won't be an information card this time? Let's start off with the Red Guardian there. The People's Shield. Shield is always Captain America. Quite shiny anyway. There's I guess you may just see it's little plastic mounts there, which yeah, sort of metal anyway, metal plaque. Let's move on to something that's probably more obvious what it is, because it says Iron Man cable ties. Hopefully they're more interesting from the other side. They're actually quite nice as cable ties go. Nice design of Iron Man. You get him twice for 2 sets of cables. Next we have one of my favourite superheroes, and I can see this one is Daredevil, because it says on it Marvel Daredevil. I think these do tend to be exclusive items in these boxes, so it is unsurprisingly a very red t-shirt, and it's got this sort of iconic Daredevil print. Is this not one of the most famous comic covers? Unfortunately, I think it probably doesn't appear too clear in the video. Just looking at that, you may just be able to work it out. Look at geeksubscriptionbox.com when the review is up for better photos, but that's Daredevil. It's sort of a blue print, or black. It could actually be a black print on a large red t-shirt. So pretty simple, but it does work. I'll have to put the t-shirt out of the way. It seems bigger than normal there. Next, this sort of, this feels sort of rubbery or plasticky. Now, what is that and who is that? Of course it is vacuum sealed, so there's no way to get inside it, but I sort of get the idea by feeling it. It is likely to be a blow-up item there. You can see Loot Crate. You may just be able to make out the label, but beyond that it doesn't say very much. It's got a sort of wash symbol on the side as well, so I suppose it could be an apron perhaps, but we'll find out. One more item. I expect you slightly more somehow. It's quite one of the expensive boxes. Anyway, it is going to be a baseball cap. Baseball cap thwip. It's got a little bit of webbing, so I'm going to guess that is a Spider-Man reference, but I can't quite place the reference. What is it? Although there's no indicator. Oh, in fact, there's a bit more of a giveaway there. And the webbing, which is quite cool on the bottom of the cap. I wonder if it says anything interesting inside. There's a bit of cardboard that we can take out. Just that it is indeed a Loot Crate Gear and Goods. So they're very heavy on sort of clothing type items this time around. Nearly said this month, but it's definitely every 2 months. Not reviewed this one many times before, so definitely an information card anyway. Not so keen on that as these things go. It just seems a bit off not to include it, but I guess this is one where it means they can change around what's in the box whenever they like. Now, I've just scanned the QR code on my phone with my left hand, which isn't the easiest thing to do being right-handed. No, it's completely failed to open up the correct page, so I will not try that as part of the video, but let's run through what we've got. So we have the t-shirt, unfortunately not that visible there. We have this strange item, which I will work out what it is shortly. The baseball cap, the cable ties, mini item there. That's changed, I suppose, from a pin, and this metal plaque. So it looks decent enough. I'll do a value assessment, and you can find that with a full review with photos, more information at geeksubscriptionbox.com. Thank you as always for joining me for this unboxing. Do catch up with many more unboxings in the future of all the many boxes available to Geek Subscription subscribers in the UK.